Hey, how's it going? Today is 4th of November, Monday, and we're going to be taking a look at the market where opportunities are kinda. I have pulled out a lot of articles, perhaps 10 or so articles, different articles, where we're going to be perhaps taking a look at some of those opportunities, right? It depends if you are interested in this kind of opportunities or property available, right? We can begin by taking a look at government's press release, something that was published 1st of November, so some time ago, that will be Friday. Minister of Defense signs advises to develop surplus land for community use. I was taking a look at there are some projects where it would be large pieces of property available for sale, but most likely those properties would be for community use. Some of those projects could be 21 million to refurbish some of those properties, all these kind of things, right? But that most likely would be change use of those properties and or put those properties in good use if possible, right? In addition to that, we're going most likely in this article we're going to be taking a look at other opportunities available, right? Some of to purchase, for example, some of that equipment, right? If possible, right? Local communities will benefit from real estate. Real estate, most likely, we're going to be taking a look at U.S. investors, right? I believe, but anyway, and environmental or technical advisors in development surplus defense sites for residential use. Most likely, but it's not only what's available, right? Since I managed to find people can purchase equipment as well. So we're gonna be taking a look at just one piece of equipment, but most likely there might be more available, right? The Minister of Defense has appointed a strategic property advisor and three strategic environmental or tactical advisors set to support the single biggest estates change program within defense. The defense estate optimization portfolio, right? There's a lot of businesses and a lot of names, right? It's ongoing. I have found historical data to support this, where previously it was 2016, and that would be 13 sites available to purchase. So most likely there might be similar opportunities made available right now. I managed to find some, but most likely it would be selling process would be a little bit different, but there might be some opportunities available, as well as we can touch on risks, right? So then the risks that would be Americans are buying up British from the under our noses, right? So since there might be a lot of investment for underpriced properties, and more importantly perhaps businesses that would be bought out, right? But I guess that might be important to mention. And let's progress, right? Just a quick recap where we are on calendar. We just finished week 166. Overall, was a great week. Have done a lot. I guess I could always do more, and we're gonna be progressing to week 167. I have started doing a lot already. I don't know if that's a good practice, but I have covered many things that I should be planned for this week. And for closing this week, we're gonna be taking a look at marketing and government contracts. Information where I managed to find it, that would be Minister of Defense surplus equipment for sale. And we're gonna be taking a look at only at air equipment, right? And that would be if anyone might be interested. There might be something that would be called Hercules and C-130J Super Hercules, and that would be aircraft for people who are interested in purchasing something like that. It might be a good buy. Not that very often something like this would come on the market. So I thought I'll touch on it. And we can briefly take a look at statistics and how big of aircraft that might be. But there might be some. So for fun, we can take a look at just one of the pieces of equipment, most likely. I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's that old. and people can buy it, I guess. Since it might be a good buy, right? Let's progress. Let's take a look at what else is available, right? There are large real estate projects where potentially people can purchase large, even perhaps investment properties. As I mentioned, large portfolio sometimes can be up to 86 or so properties. We won't gonna be taking a look at those, so perhaps we can take a look at a different example, right? That would be a former army reserve center in Surrey to be auctioned despite concerns of rapid process, right? And just perhaps the center had to be offered to community first before auctioning it or doing it very fast, right? And something most likely is available. I think it's still available, and it's just something that was sent it to me perhaps a day ago or so, right? So very recent announcement. Some of those announcements for large properties can be made within the last 6 months or so. If you're interested, you might be able to find larger portfolios to purchase, right? But anyway, we're going to be progressing and let's take a look at some of the businesses instead of taking a look at just properties. Some of that equipment is a lot of fun, so I'll share it for people if you're interested in learning. Myself, I'm closely following this company and what this company is doing. It's just that it's close to home, so I thought it might be of interest doing business with this company. So I thought I will take a look at it. If I'm interested in some of those companies, so there's internet that sends a lot of articles about the developments of those companies to me, and they'll definitely be perhaps just an example of some of those businesses and how those businesses would be acquired. What I believe would happen since we're taking a look at flying vehicle company offered 75 million, and that's in dollars potentially, right? Financing deal. We won't be delving too deep. It just perhaps it's already a lot of people have left or been hired to oversee this company, right? And in a second, we're going to be taking a look at perhaps some of those obstacles, right? Vertical aerospace, EVTLO, vertical takeoff, or doesn't matter. Electric vertical takeoff and landing. The vehicle maker has been offered a 75 million financing deal for its main creator. Since there might be a number of companies in the market, one of those companies we were taking a look at in Germany, who I believe was seeking about 50 million or so, but as well as there are other companies right in the market, and since there's a lot of troubles brewing for some of those companies, right? Well, anyway, there's a name there, management, which invests 200 million in the form of convertible senior secure notes in vertical in 2021. Is proposing, and I don't understand it. Can someone translate it? So it's not money. So it's not money, but it's notes. Something those notes could be transferable into money, but it's not really money. So perhaps people don't need to pay taxes on that money if it's not really dollars, I guess, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, it is proposing equity offering to fund the company in 2026, according to Securities and Exchange Commission. SEC filing. As of June 30, 2024, Vertical has cash and cash equivalent of 84 million, according to the company. So the overall company is standing as of now, and let's see, perhaps there might be some opportunities in the future working together with this company. It's just leadership might have changed of this company, so that's a different subject there. But from there, let's progress and let's take a look at the next article, right? Anyway, so I don't know, but there might be something when it comes to how some of those engines will be powered. So there might be some opportunities in the future when it comes to hydrogen. Again, who knows exactly, right? Since some of those companies can work and or put a lot of attention on lithium-ion batteries, as well as there might be some developments there. But again, there might be a combination of batteries and or hydrogen, but that will be just some of the developments in the market. Something that was published 2 or so months ago. That will be hydrogen pioneers, BMW Group and Toyota Motor Corporation take collaboration to the next level of offer fuel cell electric vehicles operation for passenger cars. So perhaps if some of those mega corporations, right, in terms of reach, would be looking to develop entire infrastructure of hydrogen. There might be some developments there, but who knows exactly, right? There might be a lot of shifts happening, and some of those companies perhaps have been looking to sell off the businesses. Maybe what's happening in UK, but who knows, right? Exactly. We will just take a look at one example, right? And that would be BMW and Toyota jointly developed next generation of fuel cell technology. BMW to launch first ever series production of fuel cell vehicles in 2028, so within the next 4 years or so. Because a lot of things can change, right? Both companies are promoting hydrogen infrastructure development, since there's a lot of work that still needs to be done within that space, as well as prices of to build one uh, refilling station is very expensive. Well, because it hasn't been manufactured at scale, right? And all other obstacles there, right? But anyway, so there's a lot of development in that space, right? Let's close on that. Thanks for watching. See you next week.